You can gain perfection along the way. Trying new things alone, working on my procrastination. Cause hello. Hey everyone, my name is Trista and welcome to or back to my channel. So as you can see by today's title, this is the start of a very brand new series on my channel entitled Unlocking My Full Potential. So welcome all to episode 1. If you're interested in seeing what we get into and what this episode entails or what this whole entire series is about, please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any episodes of this new series, Unlocking My Full Potential. Okay, so let's get right into it. I have my notes and stuff on my phone, and I also written them down because, guys, if you only knew how long I've been wanting to do this series or do a series like this. Oh my god. And it's finally the moment. So this series is basically what it says, Unlocking My Full Potential. It's basically like a self-care, a self-growth type of series where like I will be taking you guys along the journey of me becoming my best self. So this idea came about when I was thinking about doing a series entitled Becoming the Better Version of Myself or the Best Version of Myself, and I feel like that title was just a little bit too long for YouTube, and I was just like, okay, what would be a good title that really encompasses or embraces everything that I want to do, but it's short and sweet, but also very like catchy, you know? I went on ChatGPT and I was, doing my research and watching them. And that was one of the titles I literally written down because I was like, okay, I really like this title, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. So I wrote it down in my notes. So that's one of the titles I had, the options, and I just forgot about it. I forgot about this whole series, even though it was something that was back on my mind that I was really wanted to do. I was just like, oh my god, like I really want to do this, but like I'm scared of how people will perceive it. But I was just like, you know what, just do it. If it's something you really want to do, just do it. Because since last year, I've been wanting to do this, and it's a new year. So less thinking about it and more action. So this is where we're at now, episode 1 of Unlocking My Full Potential. And one of the things that I'm working on, if you probably haven't noticed by this already in the video, is speaking fast. Like I realize I speak very fast because sometimes I get nervous or I get anxious and I feel like I just need to say what I have to say very quickly and just get it out of the way. So I could just be like, okay, it's done. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to try to be self-conscious about it. Take my time and speak to you guys so that you guys can understand. As I said, this is basically like a self-growth journey that I want to take you guys along with me. And also I want you guys to get inspired by this and start your own journeys, and we could be on our own self-growth journeys together. So you guys can give me your feedback in the comments of what your journey looks like, what are the things you want to achieve, what are the things that you're doing to achieve them. So we can just be on this self-growth journey together. But yeah, as I said, that's the aim of this series, and the goal is to, I actually wrote this down because I wanted it to be a very specific, concise thing. Yeah. And my thing is, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my content. Like stuff like this specifically, I was like, okay, I need to know how I'm going to edit. I need to know how I'm going to film. I need to know what I'm filming, when I'm filming it. I need to know everything. Like I need to be in depth, And it was just one of those things where I just like had to be a perfectionist about it. I feel like my first episode needed to just be perfect. But when I was confiding in someone about this, and he was basically telling me like, okay, the first episode doesn't have to be perfect. You can gain perfection along the way. However, your first episode, you just need to start. It does not need to be perfect. Just start. And I took his advice because I know how I am and how I get. So I think that was really good advice that I needed. And I kind of already knew this, but I just kind of needed, sometimes I just need somebody to kind of reinforce what I already know that I need to do, you know? So the goal of this series basically is to build new and healthy habits that will help me in the future. To learn more about myself and set boundaries that would help the person that I am today and improve to be the person that I want to become. So that's basically the premise of this whole entire series. There's a list of personal goals and things that I want to achieve, such as journaling daily, staying consistent, speaking up for myself, eating healthier, spending more time with my loved ones, believing in my abilities and trusting myself, taking leaps. This is me right now taking one of the biggest leaps in terms of my content. Like, I have never done anything like this. I have never been so like personal on the internet where like I'm sharing like my personal thoughts and what I'm going through. And I don't think I'm not going to share everything. Definitely not. But like, I'm going to just open up a little bit more so you guys can really understand me and you guys can get to know me a little bit more, you know? But some more personal goals is more like showing my emotions, because I have a tendency to just not show emotion. When something hurts me, I'm just like, yeah, no. So yeah, eating more, because yeah, if you know, you know. Trying new things alone, working on my procrastination, because hello, it's beating a girl bad, very badly. And it's ridiculous at this point. I also budgeting my finances to save more money. That's something I really want to work on this year, because last year I realized I spent way much more money than I needed to unnecessarily on stuff that was not worth it. And yeah, one of those things that I spend money on to this day is food. So that's kind of what eating more comes in. And like trying to like do different things to save more money instead of like always buying stuff, you know? But yeah, those are some of the goals that I want to achieve throughout this entire series. And yeah, obviously this series is not gonna really catch everything. It's gonna be definitely a lifelong journey of investing in myself and creating these healthy habits that would help me for the lifetime. I think I already covered like what the series is about, so I'm just gonna cover what to expect and posting schedule. Basically, I want to try and post twice a week, every week, or at least post an episode every 2 weeks, or once a week I'll post an episode. But I have to solidify it before anything. But just know this is just the first episode. There's more episodes to come, so stay tuned and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss an episode. But what to expect is definitely every week, every episode I'm gonna target some of the goals that I want to achieve and basically explain how I am doing it in detail. Basically, how I am achieving these goals, how the things that I'm doing, the efforts that I'm putting forth to achieve the goals that I want. What is the end goal and what do I want to achieve? So basically, the end goal of this entire series, as I said, it's not gonna just be 10 episodes and then I'm gonna be the best version of myself. No, this is definitely gonna be a lifelong journey. It's gonna take years. It's not gonna take months. It's gonna take years and a lot of hard work, lots of ups and downs, and a lot of effort for me to really become the best version of myself and become the woman that I want to be. So definitely, it's gonna be a challenge. But my end goal is always to be the best version of myself and also bring you guys along the journey with me, so we both can embark on this journey together and we both can become the best versions of ourselves. Whether you're a boy, a girl, whatever, like we're gonna be the best versions of ourselves this year, okay? We're gonna start that journey this year. So yeah, do whatever you need to do from now. Get the bad habits out of your system from now, so when this episode drops or whenever we on this journey together, side by side. Let's do it. This episode is very like short and sweet because I feel like this is just the introduction. I'm not really getting into depth about anything as yet, but I'm very excited for this new series. As I said, it's definitely near and dear to my heart and very personal to me, and I just want to encourage you, young people, whether teenagers, early 20s, like I am. I'm 21 and I'm starting this journey now. But however, I don't know, sometimes I personally feel like I should have started these things a little earlier. But hey, start whenever you're ready. Start. As long as you start, it doesn't matter if you should have done it 5 years ago, 10 years. No. As long as you start now and you're putting the efforts to move forward and become the better person, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about timeline. It doesn't matter about who is doing it better than who is doing it now or everything. And one thing I've learned is that comparison is a thief of joy, because I can see in some instances where I'd be like, oh, this person seems more financially stable than me, or this person seems to be able to afford these things, and I'm just over here in my 20s, like trying to figure out my finances, like trying to get myself together, trying to stop spending money, because I realize your girl love a good online shopping. Okay, so yeah, that's one of the things that I had to like kind of cut back on, but we'll get more into that on the budgeting episode. So if you're interested in watching any of these episodes, please subscribe, click the post notification bell, and just overall let me know how you feel about this new series. Are you excited? Are you guys gonna start your journeys, or what are you guys doing? What do you want to achieve? Goals that you want to achieve? And yeah, I'm basically excited to share this journey with you all and really just become the best version of myself and unlock my full potential. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this first episode, even though it was just the intro episode of just me letting you guys know what the series is about, where it came about, and what it's gonna entail and how it's gonna go, and the things that I just want to achieve overall. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, as I said. And follow all my social media, which are linked in the description box, as always. And I will see you guys in episode 2 of Unlocking My Full Potential. Bye!